river, down the river. Now we come back up the river again. It's the Can River, folks. Raining all morning, and we're just driving over the divide and we've broken into sunlight. We're heading for Victoria, leaving New South Wales and going on an adventure on the rivers for the last 2 weeks. We've just bought a map. We're just coming down the Monroe Highway. We've passed Canberra and Cooma, and then we're coming down the B23. We're heading for the Can River because when I looked on the Australian eel management plan from 6 or 7 years ago that I got on the internet, we discovered that this river had never been commercially netted. The eels have always been protected, so there should be some big eels that have survived and not been netted out. Can River and Lake Fernell, here we come. Snow. Well, we are driving through the snowy mountains. We're running through the edge of a bit of a storm. We're like the storm chasers driving towards the storm, and now we're in it. We run out of daylight, but we're still heading towards the Can River. We're going to get there in the dark, I suppose. I think Fernell Landing might be on the river just below the lake, but it's a good place to wake up in the morning and see where we've arrived. How many hours have we been on the road? Big. Yeah. Good start.
Yeah, short fin. That's that.
I know, it's huge. Short fins aren't that big.
Yeah, it's not even an eel.
Alright.
Murray cod thing. One of them golden carp.
On Pepperami. Is that Pepperami?
An eel.
It's an eel. Right. It's huge. In the net?
Yeah. Good, yeah. Short, fat. Short and fat.
Yeah. Roll it out on you. Oh, look at that. Just had him after.
It's got a cut on its head.
That's a bullhead eel if ever you saw one. We've just guessed the weight at 8.6 and we're going to put it back.
It's not a double.
Lower Can River in this sort of estuary bit. That's the landing. All the boats come. It's just going dark. See what happens.
Looks for the landing net. It's on the tree behind you. Oh well, have to land it without a net then. One like the one you had. Big wobbly head. Big bullhead. But less of a body. Whoa. Got thick muscly heads. Look at, you see how wide the head is? Ooh, he hissed at me. Hear it?
Yeah.
How big's that?
About 8-ish or something like the ones we've been getting.
Shorter though, isn't it? Weird, isn't it? Call it a 7 then.
Yeah.
River Tambo. one of the main rivers flowing into the Gypsum Lakes, just above Swan's Reach, where it flows it down into the sea through the Gypsum Lakes. Wide river, coloured water. We don't know very much about it, so we just dropped in because there's a convenient side road. We think there's no camping, so we won't put the tents up till after dark. And we're just at the side of the road. We don't know very much about this river. There's got to be eels in it, and we're fishing it tonight. Caught several eels in the Tambo River that night. They were all smaller than we had been catching everywhere else. When you catch more eels but smaller eels, it is a sure sign that the river has been commercially netted. This decreases the numbers of big eels and allows huge numbers of smaller eels to come in and fill the niche.
Small long fins. Carp. Confirm what's in here now. Alpine Highway. It's like being on a helter-skelter.
fishing on the upper Tambo, saw a duck-billed platypus surface twice, but by the time the camcorder had booted in, it's gone down again. Must have just come up for air. That's the first I've seen it. First time I've seen a duck-billed platypus. We went right up to the top of the river into the mountains. The river was too small. So now we're actually heading back down towards the sea again. We're on the River Mitchell. We've been driving around all day, up and down this river channel, looking for fallen trees. 11 years ago, we caught 3 big eels and lost some huge ones amongst some fallen tree. This time, we've only found 1 fallen tree, and here it is. Had 3 runs. I caught an 8-pound eel first cast, 2 runs that have missed, and another one that went round a branch in the tree. They're taking the bait and going back amongst the sunken branches with it. It's only shallow, 6 feet deep next to this tree, and out in the centre of this channel it's 30 feet deep. So I'm in the shallows, and I'm now resorted to dropping it in under the rod tip, tightened up to a bait runner, and I'm going to strike immediately before they can gain line and get into branches. I'm fishing on Lamb's Heart and had several runs within the first 2 hours of dropping in next to this tree. So if we can find more sunken trees, we can day fish them. See what happens tonight. It'll be dark in an hour. Here he is, Peter Drabble, the Anguilla griller. Just caught a 15-2 eel from the Mitchell River. Lovely groove. Have a look at his head. That's what a 15-2 eel's head looks like. And that's what the captor's head looks like.
Not as pretty as the eel.
Not so, well, no, you're not. Uglier than an eel.
This is where it came from. I was washing my hands in the water earlier and saw its head just appear there. That's where it went. That's where it was from, just there. And it come up and had a look at me.
Amongst these rotten stumps. Yeah. Did you get stuck on the snags at all, playing it?
No, it was just on a tight line. I just held it on the surface for about 5 minutes.
What, still all on your shock leader, you're that close in?
Yeah, the shock leader and that was on the reel.
Amazing. Go and wash your hands in the river and you see a 15-pound eel in the margins. You said it looked about 15 pound, you know.
A good estimate.
Biggest one we've had yet from the Mitchell. Noisy neighbours. You need a Polaroid lens here. There's 3 big carp. But the reflection's pretty bad. You're not related to Bob Nudd then?
No.
Mr. Sitter. There's your net.
All the others are swimming around it. And he's not even spooked them.
Netted. That's on his spinning rod, by the way, not the eel rod. You just swing that in on the tackle we've got. Now, if we're in New South Wales, we'd have to kill that. But because we're in Victoria, we can put it back. Let's have a look, Pete. Oh, go on, you can unhook it first. Right. Six nights of the trip left, and we're on the back arm of the Mitchell River, down from the Rain Road where it's quieter. 6 nights, and we're staying on the River Mitchell, 6 random swims. This one is right at the edge of the road here, an angler's lay-by with a swim. Random swim number 1 of the week. See what happens. Random swim, first random swim of the week, River Mitchell.
You have to lift the net over it.
Sail. Go back into the net. Got you.
That's it.
You want to get the scales and the unhooking map?
Yeah. It's getting out.
Exactly £18. Our eel. Zander! Zander! We're on the River Mitchell near Picnic Point. Carp anglers would love it here. There's some big carp rolling. There's two cruising up the middle and they've been bubbling in this bay to the left of my little yellow tent. And earlier one was rolling on there's a branch in the water somewhere. There. Big carp kept knocking it, looked about £20, humped its back out. So with the carp patrolling the margins, we're hoping that after dark the eels will be out and about. So we're near Picnic Point, 3 miles upriver from Bairnsdale. Sun's just going down, be gone soon, and then the mosquitoes will be on us. I've actually took my trousers into my socks here, but it's a waste of time because the mosquitoes bite through your socks anyway. So I've got my hat pulled down to my eyebrows and over my ears, got a polo neck top that zips up to the neck so they can't get the back of my neck at all. There's just a little bit of my face exposed at the front. So if you face the wind, they always attack to come up in the lee behind you. And the few that do come on your face you can swipe off, so although it's thick with mosquitoes, it's sustainable without using any of that nasty DEET repellent or anything like that. And as for the socks, if it's really bad later, I'll put a pair of over trousers on, long over trousers that come down to my shoes, and we'll be okay. So we can survive a severe mosquito attack, no problem. Last night of fishing out in the wilds on the River Mitchell. Sad to be leaving. We've got 2 more nights after this. We're going to a campsite, fishing off the campsite. Last night in the wilds. Back to civilization. 6 weeks in a little tent on the riverbank. No phones. It's been bliss. Back of the campsite, down the bankside. Last full night session on the River Mitchell. Just roughing it tonight with no tents. Banks are a bit steep, but we've found a spot where we can get down to net a fish. So we're going to squeeze 4 rods in this gap. Nice sunken trees out there. Is this where Anguilla Grilla's going to break his PB tonight?
No.
We say this every night, but one day it'll happen. One night.
Right.
One day he'll break his personal best at night. I'm gonna have to strike instant. Take him down in the net is a bit wild, to say the least.
About £8.
About £8 we're guessing at that. But he's got a big head. Used to watch these and one bit me the other week. Just turned around like a dog and bit me. About £8, I guess. Let's see about that. Zander!
Mitchell River. It's going dark. Bright moon. You don't get one of them every day in your swim.
Yep, we're under the road bridge. City centre, Bairnsdale, Gippsland. Pete's there in the shade, having another exotic meal. And we've saved the worst till last. We're under this noisy metal bridge in the city centre, hoping to locate some eels because it's the last day of the trip. This is it, folks, the last session, and we've saved the worst till last. But will it produce the biggest eels? See what happens. That's a boot. We've moved from the bridge, did a couple of hours at the bridge, and Pete caught smallest eel of the trip, just about £4. Done a couple of hours under the bridge, and now we've moved fishing stage at Bairnsdale campsite. Zandervan Productions last stand. We're going to fish through till a couple of hours after dark, and then we've got to be away to the airport. We're out of time. We'll see what happens later. There's a chopping board covered in fish scales, and here we've got a ruler out, freshwater fish length ruler. It's got all the different species on. the wait at 8, and it was exactly 8, we're not far out. Look, it's got very muffled markings.